Hadith 38 to 47. Volume 1, Book 2, number 38, narrated Abu Huraira. The Prophet said, "Religion is very easy, and whoever overburdens, puts too much weight on himself and his religion will not be able to continue in that way. So you should not be extremists, going beyond proper limits, but try to be near to perfection and receive the good tidings, good news, that you will be rewarded and gain strength by worshipping in the mornings, the nights." See Fath Bari, page 102, Vol 1. Volume 1, Book 2, number 39, narrated Al-Bara bin Azib. When the Prophet came to Medina, he stayed first with his grandfathers or maternal uncles from Ansar. He offered his prayers facing Baitul Maqdis, Jerusalem, for 16 or 17 months, but he wished that he could pray facing the Kaaba at Mecca. The first prayer which he offered facing the Kaaba was the Asr prayer in the company of some people. Then one of those who had offered that prayer with him came out and passed by some people in a mosque who were bowing during their prayers, facing Jerusalem. He said, addressing them, "By Allah, I testify that I have prayed with Allah's apostle facing Mecca, Kaaba." Hearing that, those people changed their direction towards the Kaaba immediately. Jews and the people of the scriptures used to be pleased to see the Prophet facing Jerusalem in prayers, but when he changed his direction towards the Kaaba during the prayers, they disapproved, did not accept it. Al-Bara added, "Before we changed our direction towards the Kaaba, Mecca, in prayers, some Muslims had died or had been killed, and we did not know what to say about them regarding their prayers. Allah then revealed, and Allah would never make your faith prayers to be lost. That is, the prayers of those Muslims were valid." 2:1. Volume 1, Book 2, number 40. Narrated Abu Huraira, Allah's apostle said, "If any one of you improve, follows strictly his Islamic religion, then his good deeds will be rewarded 10 times to 700 times for each good deed, and a bad deed will be recorded as it is." Volume 1, Book 2, number 41. Narrated Aisha, once the Prophet came while a woman was sitting with me. He said, "Who is she?" I replied, "She is so and told him about her, excessive, praying. He said disapprovingly, showing he did not agree, "Do good deeds which is within your capacity without being overtaxed, made too heavy, as Allah does not get tired of giving rewards, but surely you will get tired, and the best deed, act of worship, in the sight of Allah is that which is done regularly." Volume 1, Book 2, number 42, narrated at Anas. The Prophet said, "Whoever said none has the right to be worshipped but Allah and has in his heart good faith, equal to the weight of a barley grain, will be taken out of hell. And whoever said none has the right to be worshipped but Allah and has in his heart good faith, equal to the weight of a wheat grain, will be taken out of hell. And whoever said none has the right to be worshipped but Allah and has in his heart good faith, equal to the weight of an atom, smallest particle, will be taken out of hell." Volume 1, Book 2, number 43. Narrated Umar bin al-Khattab, once a Jew said to me, "O the chief of believers, there is a verse in your holy book which is read by all of you Muslims, and had it been revealed to us, we would have taken that day on which it was revealed as a day of celebration." Umar bin al-Khattab asked, "Which is that verse?" The Jew replied, "This day I have perfected your religion for you, completed my favor upon you, and have chosen for you Islam as your religion." 5:3. Umar replied, "No doubt we know when and where this verse was revealed to the Prophet. It was Friday, and the Prophet was standing at Arafat, that is, the day of Hajj." Volume 1, Book 2, number 44, narrated Talha bin Ubaidullah, a man from Najd with unkempt, messy, untidy hair, came to Allah's apostle, and we heard his loud voice, but could not understand what he was saying, till he came near, and then we came to know that he was asking about Islam. Allah's apostle said, "You have to offer prayers perfectly 5 times in a day and night, 24 hours. The man asked, "Is there any more praying?" Allah's apostle replied, "No, but if you want to offer the nawafil prayers, voluntary, extra prayers, you can." Allah's apostle further said to him, "You have to observe fasts during the month of Ramadan." The man asked, "Is there any more fasting?" Allah's apostle replied, "No, but if you want to observe the nawafil fasts, extra fasts, you can." Then Allah's apostle further said to him, "You have to pay the zakat, obligatory charity." The man asked, "Is there anything other than the zakat for me to pay?" Allah's apostle replied, "No, unless you want to give alms, voluntary charity of your own." And then that man retreated, went back, saying, "By Allah, I will neither do less nor more than this." Allah's apostle said, "If what he said is true, then he will be successful. That is, he will be granted paradise." Volume 1, Book 2, number 45, narrated Abu Huraira. Allah's apostle said, "A believer who accompanies, goes along with the funeral procession of a Muslim out of sincere faith and hoping to attain Allah's reward, and remains with it till the funeral prayer is offered and the burial ceremonies are over, he will return with a reward of 2 qirats. Each qirat is like the size of the Mount Uhud. He who offers the funeral prayer only and returns before the burial will return with the reward of 1 qirat only." Volume 1, Book 2, number 46, narrated Abdullah. The Prophet said, "Abusing, insulting a Muslim is fusuk and evil doing, and killing him is kufr, disbelief." Narrated Ubadah bin As-Samit. Allah's apostle went out to inform the people about the date of the night of decree, Al-Qadr. But there happened a quarrel, fight in words, between 2 Muslim men. The Prophet said, "I came out to inform you about the date of the night of Al-Qadr, but as so and so and so and so quarreled, its knowledge was taken away. I forgot it. And maybe it was better for you. Now look for it in the 7th, the 9th, and the 5th of the last 10 nights of the month of Ramadan." Volume 1, Book 2, number 47, narrated Abu Huraira. One day, while the Prophet was sitting in the company of some people, the angel Gabriel came and asked, "What is faith?" Allah's apostle replied, "Faith is to believe in Allah, His angels, the meeting with Him, His apostles, and to believe in resurrection." Then he further asked, "What is Islam?" Allah's apostle replied, "To worship Allah alone and none else, to offer prayers perfectly, to pay the compulsory charity zakat, and to observe fasts during the month of Ramadan." Then he further asked, "What is ihsan, perfection?" Allah's apostle replied, "To worship Allah as if you see Him, and if you cannot achieve this state of devotion, then you must consider that He is looking at you." Then he further asked, "When will the hour, day of judgment, be established?" Allah's apostle replied, "The answerer has no better knowledge than the questioner, but I will inform you about its portent signs. 1. When a slave lady gives birth to her master. 2. When the shepherds of black camels start boasting, showing pride, and competing with others in the construction of higher buildings. And the hour is one of 5 things which nobody knows except Allah." The Prophet then recited, "Verily, with Allah alone is the knowledge of the hour." 31:34. Then that man Gabriel left, and the Prophet asked his companions to call him back, but they could not see him. Then the Prophet said, "That was Gabriel who came to teach the people their religion." Abu Abdullah said, "He considered all that as a part of faith."